everyone, J-Bone here. This was quite the shocker today, I gotta admit, folks. STP, Stone Temple Pilots, just announced brand new singer, Jeff Gutt. And, I wanted to do this a little bit of honor and do a little research on this guy before I just, said, hey, they got a new singer, and that's it. That's that would be horrible. So apparently they've had this. They've been quietly hiding this away for the last year, almost exactly a year. Some magazine, I read somewhere that some magazine leaked that this guy Jeff was their new lead singer almost exactly a year to the day today, a year ago. And like Entertainment Weekly or something like that. And then the management denied it, whatever. And but they've been quietly doing all this, and now they revealed it official at this. It was actually last night, excuse me, November 14th, at the Troubadour in Hollywood. And they did a little concert, and I listened to some of this, was able to find some of the audio on YouTube, along with the new single, and I'll get to that in a minute. I listened to some of the new songs, and wow, I was impressed. And the first thing people are going to say is, yes, his voice is comparable to Scott's, okay, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, and I don't think that they're trying to I don't think they were looking for a Scott ripoff, but they obviously wanted to, if they're going to keep the band going, they wanted to do the songs justice. And that's completely understandable, You're not going to find just any old guy out there singing it. You're going to try to find someone that can sing them well, that fans are going to go, oh yeah, that sounds like it did 20 years ago, whatever single you're listening to, And what was the first song I heard? I first heard the single, and like I said, I'll get to that in a second. But then I found a couple of songs. I remember I heard like 3 of them I believe they're from that concert. And one was, the first one I heard was Down. And that was, yeah, Jeff's got the chops to do this, folks. And especially after listening to the new single that was released today, Meadow, I dig it. I dig it. The guy's got a great voice. Yeah, he sounds like Scott, but it sounds like Stone Temple Pilots. It's not like they found a new lead singer and now they've got to change their sound because they got a new singer and he doesn't sound anything like the last 25 years worth of music that they've put out. No, I really think he's going to do well in this band. And he's no spring chicken either. The guy is almost my age. He's like 40, I think, what did I see, 41 years old? So they didn't get some kid who's like, you know, fresh out of school or whatever, out of some, you know, high school garage band, and he's, you know, 20 years old or whatever. No, this guy is a seasoned vocalist. And if he's been singing since, you know, he's practically my age, so he's been singing in bands you know, since the 90s. So he himself has been singing for 25 some years, you know, give or take a little. This guy is taking care of his voice. And, you know, he can sing this stuff for as long as he wants to, probably. I'm quite impressed with this guy. So I did a little research on this guy to see what other stuff he's sung, and then to come to find out that he was a finalist on what the heck was it? Yeah, it was one of those it wasn't American Idol, it was the other one. And I'm kicking myself now. The X Factor. He was a finalist on there, like 2 years in a row or something. And, I'm just reading a little article that's saying that when he introduced himself to the crowd at the concert last night, he had a name tag with a sticker that said, "Hello, my name is Jeff," on there. I thought that was kind of funny. That's cute. I listened to this guy sing a handful of different pop rock songs, and when I say pop, I don't mean sugar pop, you know, sugary pop, you know, boy band stuff. I don't mean that. When I say pop, just bear with me here. He sang, I've heard him sing I Remember You by Skid Row. I heard him sing the popular song Hallelujah. Leonard, who originally did that? Leonard Cohen? Yeah. I heard him do a cover of Skinner's Simple Man, and me personally, in my opinion, that's the greatest Skinner song ever done. That's my personal favorite Skinner song. So to hear him cover that and put his own little twist on it and do it well, that blew me away. I watched him sing some Alice in Chains songs and some other like covers of Stone Temple Pilots songs from like some years ago. So this guy's got it. This guy impressed me. I'm really digging this new singer. This band's been around for 25 years, and with this new singer, I'm not saying they're going to be around another 25 years, but man, these guys they can start a whole new legacy with this guy. I really believe they can, you know? And I'm excited for them, you know? And I went back, and you know what, I'll be honest, I hadn't listened to STP stuff probably, we're coming up on the second year anniversary of Scott's death. And I'll be honest, I listened to a bunch of STP when Scott passed, and then I didn't touch it for a while. Until, like, today, I started listening to all the tunes, that I heard this new guy, Jeff, sing, and then I started listening to some of the classic stuff that Scott sang, and I'm like, I want to hear Jeff sing this one, I want to hear Jeff sing this one, I want to hear Jeff sing this one. And I'm hoping I have that opportunity now. So yeah, like I said, I'm excited about this. The new single, Meadow, great song. Great song. It's more in the vein of their more poppier stuff, as opposed to their they're slamming heavy, hardcore, alternative rock stuff, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. There's a billion different terms out there. They're heavier stuff. Meadow's on the lighter side, not as melodically light as like Sour Girl, but it's it's got a poppier sound to it, but it's still STP. It's rock. It's a good single. I like it, and Jeff's a great singer. So props to this band. For keeping just for keeping going. My goodness, what this band has been through so much in the last. Well, this band has been around for 25 years, and I'm thinking since their debut release. I don't know how long they were around before their first release, but we'll just say 25 years, okay? With all the troubles with Scott, I don't know if Scott left the band or if he was fired. I don't remember. But, Scott not being in the band, getting Chester in the band for a few years, Scott dying, and then a year later, or a year and a half later, Chester dying. So your two singers that you had passed away within a year and a half of each other. What does that do to a musician's head? I can't even wrap my head around that. And to have the passion and whatever you want to call it inside of them to be like, no, you know what? We're going to keep this going. And we're going to find a new singer. I can't even imagine the discussion that went on to make that decision. That couldn't have been easy. That's crazy. But before this gets all, crazy and sad and emotional, I just gotta say that I love the new singer. I love the new single, and it's a brand new day for Stone Temple Pilots. So, cheers to you guys. May you have another 25 years. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's you can build a whole new legacy with this guy, and it's an exciting time. It really is for this band. So give me your thoughts below. Let me know what you think of this new guy, and do your own research on this guy. See what he sounds like. Besides the X Factor stuff, he's had his own band. Check out some of his live acoustical stuff. His stuff is all over YouTube. He's well known. He's had a long career. So go check it out before you just make a decision on this first single, if you're not sold on it already. If you hear the first single and you're like, I don't know, go check out his other stuff. See how good this singer is. And let me tell you, I'm a big, if you know my channel, you know I'm a big fan of singers. So the fact that this guy is so talented, he can do it. Hell yeah, he can do it. So that's it for this one. We are on the road to 400 subs, folks. It's my goal to hit 400 subs by the end of the year. If you like the content, you like the video, give the video a like, give the channel a sub, hit that bell for notifications, ring that bell, I should say. And that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road for the next one.